Hi there, everyone. Welcome once again to the TrainAid HQ. My name is Nick, and in today's video, we are looking at Unit A of the Level 3 Award in Education and Training. So we are going to be uncovering question 1.3, explain ways to promote equality and value diversity. So in my opinion, I think by promoting equality and diversity is a real sort of integral way that you as a teacher can really foster cohesion, a positive atmosphere, and a real strong rapport with your learners. So if you can demonstrate that you're fully focused on promoting these two key terms, it's really going to help your learners to kind of build that trust and that positive atmosphere as well. So first of all, equality. What is equality? Equality is ensuring that all learners have that same opportunity to achieve their desired goals and outcomes. So you as a teacher can promote an equal atmosphere really by ensuring that all learners are supplied with the same technology, the same resources, they're given the same amount of time to complete coursework. You as a teacher, you're giving your own time to support everyone within that classroom, that no one is feeling isolated or left out. Of course, there may be some learners that you might need to give more time to if they have a particular individual learning need, and you can of course make reasonable adjustments to assessments as well. But everyone should have the same opportunity to achieve their desired goal once again. We also have diversity, that is recognizing that each learner is different. Everyone comes from their own teaching and training background. Everyone's had those previous school experiences. Everyone has their own unique learning style. Everyone has their own motivation for your course as well. So everyone is different. If you put two people within the same room, you experience diversity. So it's all about respecting the individual learner, and really it's showcasing your listening skills. So it's understanding about the individual and finding out what makes them tick and how you can support them with their learning journey as well. Just on the assignment template, we've got a great range of ways that you as a teacher can promote equality and diversity. And as mentioned, within this assignment answer, we just need to explain a minimum of 5 ways in which we, as a teacher or trainer, can promote and value diversity. So just in regards to some examples, the first, of course, is to be non-judgmental. So as a teacher, it's all about being open-minded, to be positive, and to be non-judgmental. So really, when listening to learners, show that you're interested in them, show that you care for their progress, not to be judgmental in your own mind, just to be calm, supportive, and really just to seek out how you as a teacher or trainer can help the learner as well. The next key way to promote equality and diversity is to challenge any direct or indirect discrimination. So if you hear any negative comments, any negative viewpoints from perhaps learners within the classroom, or even staff members for that matter, you have to challenge people. And then any unsavory comments that needs to be stamped out, that needs to be referred to perhaps to a manager or a principal. So any negative behavior is not going unnoticed, that is not being swept underneath the rug. So you have to really challenge the learner, and that is all about promoting this positive environment as well. So we want to maintain that positive environment, and really sort of challenging any negative viewpoints as well. Not having favorite learners. So, of course, as a teacher, you need to be objective, you need to be supportive. And by promoting equality, that's being objective. Essentially, it's not having favorite learners, it's not giving learners um, too much attention. It's trying to be as equal as you can to give your time to each learner to support them with their coursework or exam or whatever they're preparing for. So trying to be objective as you can. Of course, think about your resources. So to ensure particular groups are not offended. So obviously with your classroom materials, resources, videos that you show and showcase, please do check these to make sure that your learners are not going to be upset or offended in any way, and also furthermore ensure individual learners are not disadvantaged or overly advantaged as well. So again, we're trying to be as fair as possible, and my advice is to perhaps speak to the awarding bodies of your qualification to seek out the best ways in which that you can support learners when preparing for their assessment as well. Other ways is simply, of course, treating all learners with dignity and respect. I always think, if learners come to you with perhaps a concern, it's about being flexible, perhaps coming up with a negotiated deadline. If something's happened to them in their personal life and you need to make perhaps changes to an assignment deadline with permission of your organization, of course, then of course it's really just helping them with their coursework and really just respecting and valuing them as a person. But as mentioned, of course, promoting equality and diversity through resources, things like videos, case studies, success stories as well, I think are integral here. You could have posters on your walls within your classroom celebrating diversity, any upcoming religious holidays, festivals, you can promote that, you can celebrate that. Things such as a college newsletter can promote particular days, events within the calendar, and that promotes learner awareness as well of these different events and cultural festivals, which I think is a really good thing as a teacher or trainer. But just on to the assignment then. So as mentioned, we need to explain a minimum of 5 ways a teacher or trainer can promote equality and diversity within their teaching environment. So here is my example. So treating all learners with dignity and respect. So this can simply be achieved by avoiding favoritism, ensuring that all learners are given opportunities to get involved within the classroom activities. There may, of course, be some learners who are quite shy or reluctant to sort of speak up. And I guess it's your challenge as a teacher to make a comfortable atmosphere, to draw the answers out from them through questions, discussions. So hopefully it just builds their confidence as well. It's also being aware that there might be some confident learners who sort of dominate conversations. I think, there's nothing wrong with confident learners, but it's trying to ensure that all learners have that sort of equal opportunity to express their thoughts and opinions, to answer questions. So it's a balancing act within your classroom as well. But of course, by treating learners with dignity and respect, this builds up trust, team cohesion, and it is a great way to create positivity within the classroom. As a teacher, I always like to reinforce the classroom ground rules so learners acknowledge how to behave within the learning environment. So just to reinforce those rules, I think is a very good thing as well. So in regards to myself and this assignment question, I need to select 4 more practical ways of promoting equality and diversity. So I think challenging any direct or indirect discrimination is a good one. I'm just going to copy and paste that. That will be my second point that I write about. Again, a paragraph of information is sufficient for each one. So do talk about your own self in regards to your current teaching or future teaching role. I'm going to put there promoting equality and diversity through resources. Okay, so I've got 3. 2 more to be being non-judgmental. And I would also go for not having favorite learners, of course. Wonderful. So those would be my four. Of course, you can of course select different. Those are just some examples, and do have a look at our ebook as well, by the way. But you really do have free reign on this. So 5 examples of ways to promote equality and diversity. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video has been useful with breaking down this assignment answer. And if you do have any questions on this question, please do reach out to us. Bye for now.